Hey everyone, my name is Tegan and welcome back to TandeWrites, where today it is OwlCrate unboxing day, and I don't think I've had an OwlCrate one in a while, to the point where I feel like they must be trying to kick me off their list soon, but this is very exciting, and you know it's exciting because I've managed to justify paying the international delivery fee to have this box. So let's go in. I forgot about the worms in the box, but let's find a little note. Okay, I'm just gonna grab some things and put them on the floor next to me, and then we'll try and unbox. It's just, oh, there's worms all over the place. Don't think OwlCrate tends to include like the list with what the theme is like OwlCrate does, which is what I'm very used to. So what this theme is going to be a surprise until the end, but there must have been some really good fandoms in here to justify this for me. So let's begin. First thing I see is the pin. It is Blades of Love, Blade 3 of 5. I don't know what that means. It's by Hey Atlas Creative, as I think most OwlCrate things are. But let's have a little look inside. Oh, pretty. Okay, so this is inspired by The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig, which is a book that I have read and loved. And now looking at the back, I can kind of see like, oh, if you collect all 5, it makes like a flowery shield design. I do not have all 5. This is 3 of 5, but that is... It's very blue and silvery, yeah, it's got some moths, it's a very beautiful pin. And now that I have a real pin board, because I was just using a pin banner that I got in an OwlCrate box from like 5 plus years ago, I now have an actual pin board display because it's quite big and deserves displaying. The next thing I'm grabbing is this. What is this? This is a perfume, Caro's perfume. You see that? An OwlCrate exclusive. It smells of sweet almond and wood smoke, which is not a smell I'm into, but we'll give it a sniff. It's such a cute little tin. I don't have like a strong enough defined nose palette to describe, well, it smells like, I guess, sweet almond and wood smoke. Yeah, it is sweety, woody. It's like I guess it's just a solid perfume. If I sniffed this as a candle and I'm going around the candle section, I wouldn't be mad about it, but it's not like a smell I put on my body, so I'm like a very fruity, sugary girl. What fandoms are you? Oh, this is by Fiction Bath Co. Carrie's perfume. I wish I knew what this referenced. Now we have a Study in Drowning hair clip. That is very exciting. This is inspired by Study in Drowning, made with love by Lindsay Hook. I don't think I've had a box with like a hair clip or like a little accessory in yet, which is quite exciting. Actually, to be fair, I don't think I've had a box with a perfume in either, so this is at least winning points for being different. So it is a claw clip. It has this like key design, which I guess is the key to the manor. Can I? That is a stiff clip to open. But yeah, it's a claw clip. It feels like it's made of like decent plastic or resin. That's not good for my poor little disabled hands, but it's cute, it's fun, it's exciting. I think I must have gone for this box because it had a Study in Drowning inspired item. Honestly, not what I was expecting, but it's fine. A toiletry set inspired by A Deadly Education. I've read the 3 Deadly Education books. I enjoyed the first one, second one was fine, third one less so, but I enjoyed the first one. Look how pretty this packaging is, it really goes with the book covers as well. So what, is this like a academia theme? No, because Night of the Moth is not academia. I'm confused. Anyway, what is the toiletry set? What are they implying with this box? Is this like a self-care box? What is... Ooh, this is like a little like leathery wallet thing. What does it say? There was only me to save me. With this little moon design. That does go with like the Deadly Education covers. Let's open this up. I can never figure out the right way to open these things. That way. It's like it goes this way. I'm pulling it. It's not opening. Am I doing something severely wrong? I assume this is going to be one of the little sets that has like little like nail scissors, nail files, those kind of things. I can't open this. Moving. Am I doing something severely wrong? Okay, I'm going to come back to this. If I can somehow fix it before this video goes up, it will go up. So that's 4 items. How many items do you get in an OwlCrate box? this another one? Oh, we've got a crinkly plastic item. This is a bold cozy inspired by Twilight. What is the theme of this box? What does it mean, bold cozy? So I've gone from like really enjoying this box to really not enjoying it so fast. What is this? Dine in style with this beautiful and convenient bold cozy inspired by Twilight, made with love by lichen and limestone. Hand wash only. So I guess, do I just like put my bowl in here? Is that literally what it means? What is the purpose of this? Okay, inspired by Twilight. Let's look at this little pan. So we've got this little, it's grey, it's got like a bluey grey colour. It's got a design that I can't... Okay, so it's got like a chess piece crest and a howling wolf and the moon either side. I've not read the Twilight books, but I've seen the film, so like, yeah, I can see it. It's fine. What am I going to do with this? What I'm going to do is put it on the floor for a bit and we're going to look at the book. Ooh, so the book is The Gravewood by Kelly Andrew. Kelly Andrew is an author who I've had like a very hit or miss experience with so far. I did not enjoy The Whispering Dark, which I believe she's had an OwlCrate version of when that came out. But I really did enjoy Your Blood, My Bones, and I really loved this one. So I think when I read the description for this, I thought I'll go for it, only because I loved the other items in the box, but it's very hard to read. It's this red shiny text on the black background without directly shining it into my ring light. So The Gravewood by Kelly Andrew. Let's open her up. So I'm going to have to glimpse inside and read what this book is about again, just to like nudge my memory so I can comment on the design. But oh, that is a pretty end paper. So, the woods will swallow her whole. So is this just like a woodsy... No, it's not a woodsy theme because none of these books have like big woods in. What is this book? What is this theme? Jay Parker has lived a life in the shadow of the Gravewood and impassable forest that's cut off his hand from the rest of the world. Is it like an isolated location box theme? With supplies scarce, Shay is forced to carefully ration her hearing aid batteries. Ooh! When her stash runs out, she'll be left in the silence. Desperate, Shay turns to Oliver Lysander, the volatile leader of a vampiric gang that rules the Gravewood. The arrangement between Shay and Lysander is simple. She gives him her blood, he tracks down her batteries. They don't cross any lines, they don't make it personal, despite their growing attraction. But when Shay's best friend is lured into the Gravewood, their delicate balance is broken for good. Eager to keep her in the dark with him, the opportunistic Lysander renegotiates terms of their deal. If Shay agrees to turn, Lysander will help navigate the carnivorous Gravewood. For the first time ever, Shay finds herself leaving home, swallowed up in the dreamlike dark of the Gravewood and travelling in the company of killers. It isn't long before she risks becoming one herself. As long as the romance implied in this isn't too heavy, I can see myself really loving this book, because basically the threat, if her hearing aids die and she's just left completely deaf in the woods, that is like a fun concept for me. And in Kelly Andrew's first book, The Whispering Dark, the character being deaf and having hearing aids was like a big plot point, and I really love that disability representation. But okay, based off this, yeah, I get a vampire... That's why the text is red. I get like the vampire spooky woods vibe. It is a subtle wraparound art. Stenciled edges, sprayed edges have the vines from the woods, these red candles, very lovely, very nice. And what I was gasping about for a second. Oh, I have more to gasp about. Oh. Okay, back to the start. So I'm going to be using this cover for my book, I think, because it's a lot more subtle than the other one. I quite like that. No one comes up from the Gravewood alive. This is, yeah, I really like this. Thank God it's not like that textured, like cloth bound cover. We have, the front is this house that says, "From the fount of the forest comes the age of the beast." That is gorgeous. And the back says, "He thinks he loved her right then. Isn't that the way all tragedies begin?" With like a crown and like an antler kind of crown situation. And then what we were gasping about is... Okay, I only saw this side. I'm guessing, because it's mentioned in the book description, it's not huge spoilers, but I guess this is someone getting turned. Someone having their blood drunk. I've already forgotten her name. What's your name? Main character, Shay. And then the back is... So front and the back has the same characters but wearing their like antler and crowns. Beautiful art. It has... Why does every art style in the book description boxes have the same faces? Much to think about. And inside, is that a hand signed? That might actually be... Have we moved on from the age of digitally signed things? And then I really love the author's letters. I love to read them. And this one starts with saying the Oxford English Dictionary describes limerence as an intense involuntary infatuation, obsession if you will. Derived from the Latin word for lovesick. I'm quite intrigued. I'm very intrigued. I might have to read this soon. Apparently Kelly Andrew has another book called I Am Made of Death that I've just not heard about or got to yet. I might read that one. Then this book is dedicated to the square pegs in a round hole. Someday you'll find a space where you fit just as you are. Oh, Act 1, The Devil. I'm quite excited to read this. I've been in such a reading slump this year, mostly because I've been watching a lot more films, and I'm obsessed with making TikTok edits to musical theatre songs. But this might be the thing that pulls me out of reading slump, because this is... I love a beautiful book, and I love a book that's... It's got something about it that I think I can't just not read this. And I really love. I really love this inside. Let's put it back together for a bit. Okay, so I think I really love this box. Theme-wise, all the items, they look great together. I am still very frustrated about whatever is going on here, because I don't want to like brute force this open and break it forever, but also an item shouldn't be this difficult to open. This bowl cozy, I'm honestly never going to use. It's just something that's going to be sitting in like my box of book subscription things that I'm never going to touch. This little perfume, love the concept, great for travel. It smells so familiar. It's like unlocking some kind of memory for me. But I'm probably never going to use it. I'll see if anyone else I know wants it and enjoys it. This clip I probably will use. I was covered in my hair already somehow, my floor. Wish it was a little less stiff, but I guess it's high quality and it won't fall out my hair. It's just because I have bad hands that things like this are very difficult for me. Then obviously the standout item of the box, other than this very beautiful book, is this gorgeous, gorgeous pin. And I'll say these pins must be good, because every time one of the, like, it's book subscription box shipping date, I do go onto Vinted and I swipe through and I just see which things everyone's getting rid of. Mostly to work out, you know, what's the quality of the box this month, and I look and like the entire thing's being sold and I'm like, okay, it's not a good month for the box. But I've never seen one of these pins be sold, which is a sign to me that all the other ones are must very good as well. Then maybe I need them to make this design. I probably won't, but I love the idea. But if there's only 5 of these, I'm intrigued to see, is there like a different pin collection for the rest of the year? As this, after all, is 3 out of 5. There's another 7 months of the year that we need to fill. I'm intrigued to see if there's a box later in the year that might tempt me, and what other designs are. But yeah, really love this. Everything else, love the idea of. But this book, gorgeous. Okay, so I already know next month, I'm pretty sure I've skipped both the OwlCrate and the OwlCrate box, because they're the only 2 boxes that I'm on a subscription list for. I'm thinking about Fairy Loot Adult recently, because I got the Fairy Loot edition of Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, the V. Schwab vampire book, off Vinted, and it's so beautiful that I've been lured in. But I'm going to think about it. But honestly, because I'm skipping so many of these boxes, I can justify getting a 3rd one to also skip. But I might have to get a OwlCrate box soon, because I'm pretty sure I'm about to get kicked off their list. But anyway, that is the OwlCrate March unboxing. What the theme is, I would love to tell you. It'll be in the title of this video. I just wish it sent out like a little card with some more details in. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.